A historic decision today in Wisconsin. The state Supreme Court striking down an abortion law adopted in 1849. The ruling means abortion is still legal in the state. Danny Spiewak joins us now, breaking it all down and what challenges could come next. Danny.
Chris, with a 4-3 liberal majority on the court, this decision was not a surprise, but the ruling further protects abortion rights in the state of Wisconsin after 3 years of hard-fought court battles since the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
After the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in 2022, the issue of abortion went back to the states. But in Wisconsin, there was considerable disagreement over whether the state allowed the procedure because of an 1849 law that some interpreted as a ban on most abortions.
It was really just much more of a gray area.
Brenna Gadar is a staff attorney with the University of Wisconsin Law School's State Democracy Research Initiative.
Abortion providers did stop operating in the state for a while, given that uncertainty.
However, in 2023, providers resumed abortions after a favorable lower court ruling. Now, in a 4-3 decision, the Wisconsin Supreme Court officially struck down the 1849 law, arguing that more recent legislation on abortion was meant as a substitute for the 19th century near-total ban.
The result of this decision is that abortion in Wisconsin continues to be legal, but highly regulated.
For example, abortion is still mostly banned in Wisconsin after 20 weeks. Still, abortion rights supporters like Planned Parenthood celebrated the court's decision to strike down the broader 1849 law.
Today's decision from the Wisconsin Supreme Court is a victory for patients and for basic human dignity.
Meanwhile, Wisconsin Right to Life called the ruling a deeply disappointing decision for those of us who believe every human life has inherent value.
Both parties are going to try to mobilize, I think, their bases on this one.
UW River Falls political science professor Neil Krause expects abortion rights to remain a central theme in upcoming Wisconsin Supreme Court races, where there will be elections every year until 2030. The most recent election this spring broke spending records and was won by Judge Susan Crawford, who previously represented Planned Parenthood.
It's going to be a big issue in state politics, especially in a state like Wisconsin, which is fairly closely divided.
In a separate ruling today, the Wisconsin Supreme Court dismissed a legal challenge that argued for a right to abortion in the state constitution. The court said that the ruling on the 1849 law today settles that matter. Chris.
All right, Danny, what does this mean, though, for future cases?
Basically, what it means is it leaves the door open for there to be further challenges, either through the courts or future legislatures could pass laws trying to further regulate the issue of abortion in Wisconsin. So still could be many battles fought in Wisconsin over this issue.
All right, Danny Spiewak, thank you.